Hi there, I'm Brian Whitmore, host of the Power Vertical podcast, and this is the Daily Vertical. So now Vladimir Putin says he supports sending UN peacekeepers to the Donbass. And since this is something Ukraine's been requesting for years, this must be good news, right? German Foreign Minister Sigmar Gabriel certainly seems to think so. Gabriel called Putin's proposal, quote, surprising, adding that it's a change in Russian policy that we should not gamble away, and an opening to talk about détente. But before we get carried away, let's take a closer look at the fine print of what Putin's actually proposing. Speaking at the BRICS summit in China, Putin said he would support sending UN troops only to the demarcation line separating the territories held by Moscow's proxies in eastern Ukraine from the rest of the country. And this is quite different from what Kyiv has been demanding. That is, international peacekeepers throughout the Russian-occupied parts of the Donbass and, most importantly, on Ukraine's international border with Russia. A border that's long been used by Moscow to smuggle troops and weapons into Ukraine. Putin's peacekeeper gambit is a clever ploy for a number of reasons. It perpetuates the myth that Russia is a mediator in a war in which it is, in fact, the aggressor. It creates the illusion that Moscow is being reasonable and agreeing to a key Ukrainian demand when, in fact, it is not. And it creates the impression that the front line in the Donbass conflict zone is, in fact, Ukraine's international border, which it certainly is not. Putin's proposal may yet inadvertently open the door to a serious discussion about sending a real international peacekeeping force to Ukraine at some point. But at this point, we should see it for what it is. Keep telling me what you think in the comments section, on the Power Vertical's Twitter feed, and on our Facebook page. I'm Brian Whitmore, and that was the Daily Vertical.